This is MO's lineup is Joss, Paul, Taz, Wolf, Jaggy. Joss, they've all been playing together for a while. I think Wolf's been joining the lineup a bit late, but those three have been playing together for a while. Jaggy's a new addition, I think, as well to Moonblast. Newer, at least, compared to those three. Jaggy's an accomplished bagger. Saw that in LTA for World Cup. Standout players in MO, I'd say Paul, our streamer, is a standout player for them. They're all kind of around the same skill level, and they play the same, but I'd say Paul is the best at what he does in the LU, comparatively.
Yeah, I think that this team has very great chemistry. I think that in this division, I'd say they could, do a lot of damage here because, playing against Vellichor, the clear favorites of this division, by the way, they do have to come and show out and, just prove to them that, they can compete. Because I know that Vellichor is a pretty strong team, and it's just looking to be like, I'd say maybe a blowout. But for reference, AP2 has actually been able to beat Vellichor in a close upset victory, so there's that. So anything is possible.
Yeah. No, I agree with you 100%. MOs really demonstrate their chemistry skills in scrims against us, for example. MO usually beats us in scrims, actually, PT. And anyway, every time I play them, I feel like I'm on my toes, and I underestimate them, and then they end up just beating us. And VC is not unbeatable. Last week they lost to AP. Granted, it was a good APLU, but for the clear number one favorite in the division, it's a bit of an upset.
Yeah. Right now, Mo is 1-1, as they did beat AP2, but they did lose to NT by another close points differential, 18.
Yeah, that is interesting because AP2 did beat VC, and so by the transitive property, you'd think MO could beat VC, but we'll see. Wars change. Matchups are different. Maybe VC just had trouble countering AP's frontal presence and beat, and Time-A-Lot were both pretty good runners.
And they did also have like a pretty fair amount of subs, actually, just looking at the thread right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so shall we move on to Vellichor?
Yeah, sure. So Dane, Ken, Orn, Sane.
Alright, well, Vellichor's lineup for today. We have Dane, Ken, Ornan, Sane, and Sammy. And this is a pretty strong lineup, like just looking at on paper. But I think that, seeing Dane in the lineup, I kind of wonder how he's going to be because, I haven't really seen him too much lately playing this game.
Yeah, he doesn't have much war experience, but at the same time, he plays a lot of Mogies, and Mogies kind of make wars easier, in my opinion. And this LU plays together a lot. It's not like the traditional UTLU with, like, Sane, Ken, Neo, and, like, I don't know, a fourth, but it has chemistry. They play together a lot. Ornan's kind of snuck his way into the LU, the main LU for VC these past few tournaments and MKPS, and he's shown to be a formidable foe. But yeah, and I'd say Sane is the standout player for VC. He's always kind of had his forte with wars. I feel like he's a very strong war player. He's a strong all-around player, but I feel like in wars he really shines. Ken's communication skills are something that I'm worrisome about. He's a bit quiet in call and tends to just call out the essentials, which is fine, but it's important to have that vocal communicator, like I don't know, like a Leops or Xander. I mean, that's stretching far, but it's important to be vocal.
Indeed.
And oh, sorry, go on.
No, you go on.
In terms of the bagging battle, I'd say Sammy has a bit of an edge on Jaggy. Jaggy's pretty solid, but Sammy's had a lot of years of experience in bagging, and I think that kind of just trumps Jaggy.
Yeah. think that Sammy's like one of the best baggers right now. So it'd be a very big test for Jaggy to see if he can outbag him here. And I think this is a very important match because I mean I believe both teams are 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, both teams are 1-1. And if they're gonna try to grab this top seed for playoffs, later in the tournament, they're gonna have to. I feel like the winner of this match might actually decide who's gonna take it here.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
But
VC
then
needs to win this to win.
Yeah, but then again, though, L7 is in the lead, and they do have undefeated record right now of 2-0. So they really not only do they have to beat Mo right now, but they also have to make sure they beat L7 when they play.
But not to mention that L7 hasn't played either of these teams, so it's still up for grabs.
Yeah. So
And
if they happen to face each other, it's going to be pretty interesting.
yeah, I'd say VC needs this match not only to like win the division, but just to prove everyone that last week was kind of a fluke and that that's not how they play and that they're way better than that. Because, like we've said, they're the clear favorite here, but they didn't demonstrate it last week, and that's kind of a shame.
Yeah.
But I'd say these teams are closer in skill level, so shocks will really make the difference. There's things to mitigate shocks, but whoever kind of wins the shock count, I think, is going to win. And also, I think frontal presence is a big thing. So, especially Dane and Ken, I'd expect in the front. So, MO needs to be conscientious of them in the front and taking them out and spamming for blues and whatnot. But everyone should adopt the roles that they're given mid-race. There's not like this, oh, Dane's a runner, Ken's a runner, Sane's a bagger, Ornan's a bagger. It's kind of just who's up there,
Yeah, it's very interchangeable because, it doesn't matter. Like, no one has a set role. Everything, it can be adapted depending on what's happening in the race.
Yeah, I'd say that's the common misconception with lower divisions is that, like, stronger runners need to run and that weaker runners need to, like, bag or, like, stay in the mid-pack to spam blues and kill people. It's not really how that works. It's more of just the cards you're dealt mid-race and adapting and knowing what works best for your team.
Yeah, do you have any predictions for who could win this or who could possibly MVP this match?
I'd say VC plus 24, MVP Sane.
Well, I'm thinking VC will win by 25, and I think
not possible.
Well, you never know because there could be a penalty or something. But yeah, I'd say Ken MVP 110.
Okay. And like I said, back to the bagging battle, I'd say Sammy goes 7-4.
7-4. Dang.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's gonna be like 9-3 for Sammy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, like I played against him before, and he just gets so many shocks, and
he's very good.
He's very clever too. I bagged against him a few times.
Yeah. Yeah, he sure does have that experience. I think experience in bagging is a lot of it. Like obviously you need to nail your strats, but simple mind games kind of trump your opponent and really make you stand out as a bagger.
Yeah.
If you just go textbook bagging strats, you're not gonna get those. I mean, you're gonna get those shocks eventually, but if you're in 9th or something and you want to fake them out, you can take the lead with that, and that's what's really important is making decisions that aren't just like lines and strats. Who do you think's the standout player for MO or the MVP for MO?
Oh, well, it's kind of hard to say because I feel like any of them could possibly break out, but I feel like Wolf, either Wolf or Taz, could actually, be the standout player. I feel.
Yeah, I'd like to say that Wolf's improved a lot too. He like a year or so ago, I don't think he was as strong as he is now, but he's been grinding through Mogi Lounge and he's been warring a lot, and I've seen him get better progressively. So that's exciting to see.
Yeah. I also feel that, with Taz, I haven't really seen too much of him lately since I haven't really been paying attention to the community, but I do know that he's a pretty skilled war player, and I've seen him play a bunch before. So I feel like, if anything, he has improved a lot since the last time I've seen him. So
Right.
I think that either him or Wolf could possibly take MVP.
Yeah, Taz is a very experienced war player too. He kind of gravitates toward the war format as opposed to Mogi's, but he's been here for a while, and he's a key asset to MO's success. Like I don't think I've ever seen an MOLU without him in it.
All right, good luck to both teams, and I hope we have a very good one in our hands.
Yep. So, did you catch who was first? Or who was hosting?
Taz is hosting, so Mo has the 1-3.
Okay, so I'd expect a Maple Treeway. Or if I was 135, I'd expect a Maple Treeway. But these spots are also indicative of like a KC maybe, or like a BC3. They're kind of even, so anything really goes. But sure enough, Maple Treeway for Paul. And this is good because the third can hop and cut while first runs. First has to be careful about the fourth drafting, but third is set up nicely to go in the cut and potentially kill second. And it goes MT. Tagging is pretty interesting here too.
Yeah, with having to go backwards and make sure you get the strat, it is pretty difficult sometimes since, you know, you don't always get that backwards respawn that you need. So right now, Paul hopping in the cut.
Yeah, I like that move by Paul. Knowing that Dane was going to go for the wide box because Paul went for the tight box, or assuming that Dane thought that Paul was going to go for the tight box, he steals Dane's box, which is good. Smart play by him. Bagging battle's relatively close now. Looks like Jaggy's winning, actually.
Ooh, I think a bagger got bombs. Oh yeah, bagger did get bombs. Sammy got back.
Yeah, Jaggy's winning by a lot. He's gonna get the first box in 10.
And a mega pull for Paul, which is pretty good right now, considering that Jaggy is the first one back. So right now, Jaggy has the edge in the bagging battle.
At the same time, though, a mega isn't really good. Like, it might just be smarter to chain for a star, chain for shrooms to get up there. Because, I mean, he might dodge, but they're not gonna, like, cater around Paul for the shock.
And yeah. There's also the risk of, you know, when you dodge, you just shrink back to normal size, and you could just end up nailing yourself with a ground green or a ground lever or something like that.
Yeah. But, Paul is still holding this mega, which could give the... could point to Jaggy having the shock. He did get the first box in 10th, so it's very likely.
Yeah, I see Jaggy going around, so I think he might have it.
Yeah, right, I agree. Ken's in last here. I'd expect a dodge from him, too. He hasn't been using anything in a while.
Taz did fall off, so most of Mo are in the back right now.
If I were
Wolf is up there.
If I were VC here, I'd hop in the cannon with MO just to mitigate the shock.
Ornan accidentally bombing Ken by throwing the bomb into the cut.
Like, oh, I think we would have seen it there because 3 of MO were in cut, or 3 of MO were in cannon. But
oh, it looks like a VC shock.
That is very interesting. Sammy might have gotten 9th then.
I was convinced that Jaggy might have pulled it since he was going around, and he was the first one to touch boxes.
I think Ken might have gotten that bill first set. It's very common. It's like the most common box to get a bill there.
I think that's how Sam was able to pull it in 9th as well, since he was
possibly
holding bill this entire race.
Yeah, Ken could have just told Sammy to spam boxes and got it easier that way.
Yeah, but looking right now like I'd say a 145 for Moonblast right now.
Yeah.
Not bad start.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Potentially, I don't know. I feel like VC could have used that shock a little bit better and gotten Ken into first maybe. Cause I feel like that shock is very predictable as well, and they might have gotten people from MO and Cannon as well. But it ended up working out. They got Ken up there, and I think one of the VC members dodged and cut for Cannon.
I think what they should have done though with that shot is that if Ken had Bill, he could just build up. If anything, they could have just waited until Ken got out of the cannon if they decided to use Bill there, and that way he could have possibly catched up to Wolf.
Yeah. MO played that race fine, but I would have liked them to I mean, Jaggy might not have known that Sammy had it because he was in 9th, but maybe just play safe and hop in the cut or hop in the cannon with VC to prevent them from dodging and getting an even more broken chuck. But yeah, it's just those small things that are kind of hard to capitalize on in game, but something to look towards. All right.
Since they did finish 145, I'd expect TF pick.
I'd expect BC 64 actually. I feel like TF is or CM is very good too. I feel like TF is more indicative of a top 2-4 because first gets the box, second gets the other box and steals both boxes, and then fourth drafts. 145 is still good for TF, but
it's not as effective.
Yeah, I agree. It's not as effective, but yeah.
All right, well,
I'm here. First box is very, very pivotal here,
especially for the baggers, because whoever gets billed basically gives the other bagger information that they could just go touch boxes for free.
Right, and potentially a golden in like mid spots for the runners.
Ooh, accidental reg on Taz right there.
Good reg, yeah.
PC as a result.
I'd say this track is the best running track in the game, because not only is it very effective with back spam, like you lose a lot of time going wide for back spam, it's also just not very blue heavy at all. Like all the boxes you're getting in mid spots are just out of your line, and oftentimes you aren't even going out of your way for boxes because you're in a mid spot anyway, and you might be holding something. But you might see a blue. I feel like it's just the least prevalent item on any track.
We're not voting in comparison on top 2, and Wolf does fail, so that's going to give him a bit more of a break. And there's a TC as well. He does get the pass off. Yeah, he does get the pass off, so that's going to result in so far top 3 for VC right now, and they're starting to run away with it. And on this track, you do not want to give up a lead like this.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul almost needs to just spam boxes. I mean, he's going to risk getting a TC, but he needs to spam for the blue and catch his team back up. But, yeah. This is looking very bad for MO. They're getting top 3'd on arguably up on. Yeah, good back spam there. Good evasion though.
And there's the shot that just barely missed. Oh, and he does get starred.
I dodged 2 MO and then 1 VC. I would have liked to see Paul slow down for the box though.
I think that was the intention, but they just missed him.
Yeah.
Barely.
Looks like VC is still up there. Shot couldn't really quite get them back up there. Ooh, that was interesting.
It's a pretty strange way to get a box. Just run right into that last nano. Looks to me that Mo is gonna get bottom three out of this, so.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, considering that they had shock as well.
Especially their track pick as well.
Ooh, oh, it's a bottom 4.
That is terrible.
Just rubbing salt on the wound right there.
I don't know if CM was the correct pick there, but it's just like too risky in a way. Like everything just has to go your way at the first box. Like VC got good items at the start, so they just front ran. Yeah. 1-1 bagging count with shock.
Massive top 4 for VC.
Yeah.
Good way to respond after that first race.
Your MO here, you just need to bounce back and just tell the call, we're good, we're fine. That's one race, play one race at a time. Don't worry. Just keep on playing the way we've been playing. Not like that, of course, because they got top forward, but how they know how to play.
Yeah, it's always good to just keep your mindset clear and not get too frustrated. And like you said, it is very early in the war, so anything can happen later.
Yeah. That's like a very important concept that teams need to learn, even at the top level. Just keeping your composure, not getting angry, not tilting. Even one person can't tilt because that just disrupts the harmony of the entire call. So yeah, just stay focused, stay positive, think rationally, all that stuff. Mentality is huge, especially in wars. But yeah, interesting BCW pick for top 4. But yeah, I don't know if I think Sane goes for the glitch in Bowser Bike, but we might not see it considering their top spots, and Ken as well. So that's a very effective glitch to learn, especially on Funky. We might not even see it blocked for that in that regard because everyone's Funky and they might not expect people going for it. But yeah. Take all the boxes. Yeah, that's a smart back spam. On the landing. Can't really do anything there. It's important that MO gets up there early. Good job by Sane. Whilst his team is top 3, just getting back there and getting a dodge. So MO doesn't go. Yeah.
Taking out both.
Here? No, it's blocked.
Nah, it's not even a block, but it is in a pretty awkward spot.
Yeah. Still top 3 for VC, no?
Yeah.
If I were Dane here, I'd kind of schlag and just slow them down even more.
That is the plan.
Yeah. Yeah, good on him. There's a blue shell. That's important.
Blue. Yeah, first blue.
I
think he dodged that. Yeah, he dodged the blue.
Unlike
and he posted up a reds.
Very blue heavy track. Yeah. Oof.
Just barely.
Barely contest Dane here. If I were Dane, I just would have kept those reds and just kept Paul back even more.
Yeah, not allowed him to get in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. What he did was fine though. I mean,
oh, he does get a PC, but he just
he got
right past him. Yeah, that's gonna hurt Dane.
Still a top 2 for VC though. Emo needs to keep in mind of spamming blues and getting dodgers for the inevitable shock. In terms of the bagging battle, it looks Jaggy might have it, but
I think he's been in knife for the entire race. So
you think? Okay.
Could be doubtful, but I'm not so sure.
We might see a TS if he does have it then. And Ornan did not slow.
Oh, he backs him right off the track.
Oof. That's rough for Ken. Now it's second for Paul. Good damage control by MO. Paul going from 4th to 2nd, with Dane and Ken both dying. And
ooh, gets killed by a green, and there's the Vellichor shock, but Jaggy does get up there and drops a star for Paul, so that way he can at least, you know, not lose so much time from that.
He Ken coming up again.
That was a good play by Jaggy. Oh, and was right into the fire pillar. Yikes.
And a blue
Ken does get blue right on the line, and he gets bombed on the line as well. Oh my god, dude. Just explosion after explosion.
Jeez.
Just immediately. Oh my goodness.
I like the attempt at blocking the red on the fire pillar, but
yeah, he literally drove right into the fire pillar.
Yeah, he could have gone a bit further away from it. And
I think the blue. I'm not sure if the blue might have caught him though. If had he not hit that fire pillar and he was still in second.
Yeah. No, I don't think it would have because Ken got blue on the line and Ken was behind him.
Oh, that's so unfortunate though. That last second bomb.
Yeah. Paul could have potentially looked back, but that's super nitpicky. But yeah, another good race from VC. What was that? Was that a top 2 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that wasn't a 1 through 4. It was like 1 or 5, I think. I wasn't paying too much attention.
Yeah. I was just too focused on that bomb. So I guess we kind of have to rely on the track to point to their spots. But if they're like a 1-4, okay, MG. I guess they might be top 2-4 or 1-3-4, which is good for TF.
No, they don't have 1-3-4.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. MG is a good reset track. The first few spots in the front don't really get shrooms, and then the back obviously does, which kind of just flips the spots starting lap 2 when everyone takes the gap jump, which everyone is very proficient at now. But yeah, does go TF, so what I said was totally irrelevant.
Getting the bill here is very important because, that information does allow baggers to just freely touch boxes.
Right, totally.
And
Good draft there.
Getting a nice draft.
Gordon does have a box though, so Paul can't really contest him. Ooh, he missed the MT, so that does put Paul
outlined right there. Yeah, it does miss that MT. But he's still up there.
Was that?
And tuning up.
Might have been lag.
Yeah, might have been lag. And it gets bumped by Jaws, so now there's a little more space for VC in top 2.
Yeah, that person back there might have gotten the bill and just slowed down and kind of sold their race just to get the bill and give the bagger the information, as you said. But yeah, it's looking like a VC top 2 still.
And this track is a pretty technical track too, because there are a lot of turns here, and also making shroomless is very important.
Paul's in kind of a pickle right now because he has to chain boxes to
and he has to avoid back spam.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say he has to risk boxes to contest the top 2 that VC's in, risking TCs, but also avoid back spam. That's very good right now. Yeah, as you saw that shroomless landing spot, which is very good, and other back spam.
Yeah, like we said, they're using very, very good, and that's a very, very crafty back spam spots.
Yeah, that is because you'd expect to like back spam the shroomless itself, but back spamming on the landing just throws everyone off. Kinda, people are catching onto that more, but it's still very prevalent at the top level. But this is looking like a very decisive top 2 for VC.
I think they also have position of blue, so there was no blues that race. And there's a Shock I believe getting some Vellichor in the boxes.
Yeah, I think that was an MO Shock though, actually. That was MO there. I mean, it was tough that they lost top spots, but perhaps spamming blue, or like trying to get the blue early so they can take out VC early. But it didn't quite work out because they got the blue instead. VC, that is. And that's a very decisive GP for VC.
Establishing a 36-point lead right now after 4.
It's not as bad as I thought.
Right now they are in the on the front foot, and Mo has to recover from those last 3 races.
Right. As I said earlier, it's very important to keep your composure here. Mo needs to go into this next GP thinking what they can do differently and like what they can do better, like keeping in mind of the patterns of VC, what they're doing good, what they're doing bad, capitalizing on what they're doing good, and just having a positive mindset overall. Like I said, it's very important in wars like these, especially in league matches where the stakes are pretty high. So alternate spots again. Might see a grumble out of VC here. It's kind of a good switch up the spots track, and also they're good at it. All proficient at the rock hop, as most people are, but them especially. KC is also a good I don't know what to go track, so I'm going KC.
KC is very good for them since they can get shrooms since they do occupy 6-8. And also having 2-4, fourth place could potentially get like triple shrooms, and second could get either shells or a shroom.
I think it's important that a member from each team kind of stop at the first box here to ensure either a dodge or like shrooms to get up there next lap.
Yeah. Especially since the Ultra does save a lot of time.
Yeah, the Ultra is broken here.
But you also have to have good driving on here too, because this is a very run-heavy track, but it also has, a lot of technicality to it.
For sure. Some back spam spots here.
After the wall glitch is a very common one. And it's a very sneaky one too, because if you get the wall glitch perfectly, even then you're just gonna land right into a fib or a banana or possibly even a ground green.
I'd say even before that, like backspinning on the landing of the wall glitch too, losing your boost. And yeah, and also another one that's not as popular is backspinning right here on this downhill section before the last turn. It's not very visible, and you kind of just face plant into it.
Yeah, or you're forced to take a very wide line.
Right. I think it's.
And oh yeah, and also that spot too after the sand hop. That's a very, very sneaky one.
Right. We do see a Mega in 6. Sammy is winning by a lot, and doesn't look like Jaggy has it. So, yeah, he might need to use his Mega soon, especially with these triple reds from Ornan.
And Wolf tries throwing a bomb, but it does fall off the track. So they're gonna have to deal with, and he pulls a TC. They're gonna have to deal with both these greens, and also him getting a TC. Oh, but it does get past to the Ornan though.
So he's still holding this Mega, which might point to the fact that they have a shock, but Sammy was winning by a large margin. So.
But he just fell off, and Jaggy just went through the sand. So neither bagger has it as of now.
He's winning now too, with that backwards ultra.
And it's going to be pretty crucial if he can pull it here, because VC are, I believe, top 2 right now.
MO occupying all the spots behind them though. Actually, I think 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah. And 6. Nice.
There it is. But VC, that was a VC shock.
Yeah, I'd agree. It didn't really do much for MO. They didn't really need to use it there, so. Goodbye MO there. Just kind of pressuring Ken.
Well, yeah, ultimately they were able to just run away with it in top 2. Since, as we mentioned before, both Dane and Ken, being in the front.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I saw it.
They were top 2. That's why the shock wasn't used until late. They were planning on dodging Sane, but Paul did get his Mega, so there is cancellation there.
Yeah, Dane's name didn't really show up, so that's my bad. That was kind of an uneventful dry. We just saw Paul holding the Mega, and then everyone running behind them.
Oh, this is another Mo shock. It's hard for me to tell, like, who used what shock, because some of these are just...
Yeah.
I can't really tell, because, the intentions can be pretty, back and forth. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I'd say the shocks are very ambiguous, especially for this war. The shocks really haven't been too impactful for the race. Like, that CM one, obviously, 2 MO dodged, but VC still ended up winning the race. Like, that was a clear shock on MO, but all the other shocks were kind of, hard to detect who used it, because they were just so kind of even, to say the least. Do see an MH here.
MG.
Oh, MG, sorry. Like I said earlier, this is a very good track to reset spots. Having bad spots get shrooms early and taking the gap lap 1 and getting up there again. But it's important that VC does that too and can test the MO people stopping for shrooms. But there's another lap 1 Mega for Paul here, and as good as this item is for the spot that he's in, it's not that good, because shock is like literally a 50%er here, with how much respawning there is, and Mega just being a slow item and everyone taking the gap. So it might be wise for Paul to just use this early here.
Yeah, he should chain here and maybe get some shrooms.
Obviously, if Jaggy gets it, he should hold it, but it might be worth chaining it soon.
I think it's actually worth holding, since the pack is very close together.
Right. Yeah, for now at least. I agree.
And most of Mo up here right now too, so...
Yeah. I think that is a VC top 2 actually, though.
No, it's not a VC top 2. Taz is in first.
Oh, Taz is in first, okay. Then I'll 1, 3, 4, 5 for Mo. And it looks like Ken's aligning for the gap? Yeah, he is. He took it. Joss took it as well.
I think Sammy might have shock since he's going forward in 9th right now.
It looks like he's
Or
boosted.
maybe he's in Bill.
I think he's in the Bill.
Yeah, he's in Bill.
Jaggy might have it then.
Yeah, Jaggy might have it.
So that's huge. I don't know if they're bad enough spots to use it, because it's kind of hard to play around the people taking the gap and using the shock. But Paul's still holding this Mega here. Kind of uneventful gameplay these past few races.
Yeah, VC 1-3. And
Oh.
Paul used pretty good.
Oh.
You can with the TS.
A Pog chain. And a Pog shock, too. That was awesome. That was...
You're still gonna get beaten out though by Sane.
Wait, who got second? Did Wolf?
I think they got they got only first, but they got 2, 3, 4. I believe.
That shock was perfect by MO. They coordinated using the shock on the red mushrooms perfectly, so you could get easy acceleration, and then at the same time TSing all of VC. I think Sane was back there and didn't get TS, so he got shocked before the mushrooms and he was able to get shrooms. But other than that, that was good damage control and good shock by MO.
Yeah.
Hope they got
him. It did get him on the left path too on those green mushrooms. Oh, they do get top 2. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Flying out of nowhere.
MO played
that. That was a top 2, but I wasn't so sure.
Mm-hmm. Blue Chain actually wasn't that good there. If he got any type of shroom, he was winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be disappointing for MO, knowing that they played the race close to perfectly and just still coming up short. But like I said, they need to remain positive and stay focused for the next race. I guess they did TS MO there, so it might not.
Yeah, some of the members, as chat pointed out, we can't see everything.
Yeah, I can't see everything, so I'm sorry for that. But maybe a wiser shock is just TSing VC members on the gap jump that go for it. But like I said, it's just kind of hard to make those decisions on the fly, especially when everyone's going for the gap. GV is a good reset track here. They're gonna get shrooms early, hopefully take the rock and get up there. But VC's back there as well, and we'll probably do the same. MG just sucks though.
Yeah, it does suck.
Yeah, I like Wolf and Paul running though. They kind of need to hold A and contest the top 2 there.
Oh, he already gets nailed right off the track immediately. Oh boy. Rough start for Paul already.
Yeah, good thing it's GV though, and he can just take the broken cut.
Yeah, getting golden is pretty nice too.
Yeah.
Normally you'd want triple shrooms because you could take rock twice and
Right.
effectively win the race just by that alone.
Exactly. Good rock hop. Looks like a VC 7, 5, 6, 7, and I think Ken's up there. It's a good schlag attempt. I mean,
ooh.
Paul doesn't really have anything, but just to get him back there even more is good.
I don't think it would be
an orange
though. Yeah, because if he does squish him, he can get a lot of those 8th place boxes, and I feel like at some points they may be very crucial.
Right. I mean, Mega's just kind of a wasting item here, though. Yeah, just going for the respawn there, playing it safe, knowing that the rock won't get him that much further ahead. It is a top 2-4 for MO here, so could be pointing to a good race. And a blue, that's unfortunate. And a TC in 4th.
He did dodge the blue. He had shrooms. He kind of fell off the track.
That's not that bad, honestly, because he passed Sane the TC.
Oh, and he gets the Mega after as well. Oh my god.
It's very good. And there's another blue, but he should be fine.
I'm curious to see whether they have shock or not.
Looks like Sammy chased Jaggy, so it could point to Jaggy having it. Oh, Jaggy fell off, never mind.
Yeah, here it is right here. I think VC had it. And dodges both one and in top 2.
Oh, no.
And Paul's not going to be able to catch him with these reds either.
It's a shame. Another top 2 for VC.
Yeah, not bad.
Jeez.
Man, a lot of spurts of action every once in a while with a lot of explosions or just some random things happening. 3 blues, lap 3. Oh boy. Well, yeah, good race for VC after having Mo in top 3 for the second half of the race. Yeah, top 2, bottom 2. Not bad, at least. It's still a winning race.
That respawn dodge is just ridiculous. Like, especially on lap 3. Like, there's not much you can do. I mean, Paul dodging the shock there, mitigating it a little bit, but dodging in a Mega as opposed to dodging in the respawn is just not the same. Delfino, decent reset track. I would have liked to Gardens more, but yeah. MH is a good run track on VC's side. 4th can draft, but it's harder than most draft tracks. And MO can just kind of swerve and keep their top 2. It's important that it's important that VC also takes the boxes so MO can catch up right away. But yeah, it's MH. Another one of those tracks where earlier on in the race is kind of results in like the ending of the race. I mean, compared to other tracks at least. And they only took 1 box there, so that was interesting. It is really 1-3, so good on them. Sammy is winning the bagging battle. Actually, never mind. He just got hit.
Yeah, he just
lost the bill.
He got Bill immediately and just hit the truck. I don't think he got squished.
Yeah. He lost another item, so Jaggy is winning, and he should get the first box in 10. Top 2 for MH, or MO, sorry.
MH.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the track we're playing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and a bomb.
Oh, it was just lag, okay.
Yeah, he lags right out of it. But
okay.
He also gets redded immediately. There was nothing he could do because it just zipped right at him.
Right. Ornan wasting his dodge there. I don't know if he had to use it or.
I think he had to because with him just lagging, he might have lagged the bomb cart just sitting there.
Right. I'd like to think. I don't know if Jaggy has it, but with Paul kind of slowing down and going for boxes, trying to get a dodge, that could point to Jaggy trying to get it, or Jaggy having it rather. And he does get a star there, so I think MO is good spots, so Paul could perhaps dodge at the end once MO is safe. But yeah, I'd like to think VC might have a dodge as well, so maybe Paul might not benefit. Oh,
there it is.
And Sammy did spin, so it wasn't MO shot. But he has a golden right here, which isn't as overpowered as most chains here. I mean, all chains would have been kind of bad because they're mushrooms on a boost panel, but he can maybe catch up to Sane here.
I was hoping Wolf could have gotten that snipe off. That would have been great.
2, 3, 4, 8 for MO. It was just unfortunate that Sane dodged as well. I'm guessing they just called it as soon as Sane used his Mega, which was unfortunate. So good prediction on Sane, kind of saving the race there, because that could have been a top 3. Maybe MO could have. This is super nitpicky as well, but maybe MO in the spots ahead of Paul could have called out like instantly that Sane was in a Mega, and they could have called it off. But that was really the only savior that could have happened.
I was thinking that they could have held it since, you know, they had some of the top spots already on lockdown pretty much. So I was thinking that they could have just dodged Paul at the end and they could have secured the top 3.
That's a good point, yeah.
Well, yeah, right now VC with a 54-point lead going into GP3. And if you were Mo, what should you be thinking of right now?
No, I've said this a lot and that it's super cliche, but just like staying positive and remaining focused and just playing your game and playing like what you know, what you do best. Still remaining safe. I mean, you kind of have to be more aggressive now that you're down. We might see that like race 11, but I'd say play the way you know how to play right now. If you get a big race, keep on playing that way, but after this race, maybe just be more aggressive and pick luck tracks, I guess, quote unquote. Yeah. And it's important on the other side. It's important for VC to not be too complacent. They're up by a good margin, but It's not over by any means. MO is a good team and they can catch up. But yeah. If I were VC here, I'd just kind of play safe. There's no need to take any risks. You're in the lead by a lot.
And they can also just get those small winning races to slowly chop away.
Exactly, yeah.
You just ice it right here with those small winning races.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, DK Summit. Not a bad track for 1-3.
This is a track that VC's more proficient at, I think. In terms of like their arsenal of tracks. I know Sane used to kind of hate this, but now he likes it. It's important that Taz kind of just takes the double here and.
Ooh, good snipe!
It's a huge snipe, especially with Paul getting killed. On top of that.
Yeah, what you don't want is having VC take double and just maintain top position, because this is a very run-heavy track.
Exactly.
Both baggers are going for backwards shot. Neither are successful. And does nail tap with a bomb though. That's gotta hurt. And right now they're just holding down bottom two while VC has most of the middle spots.
Actually, I don't think VC has that good of spots because they're only. Actually, no.
I did say middle spots.
Yeah. There's a TC from Ornan. Oh, he
reds himself. That's unlucky.
Can't really do much with the TC because his team is around him, but he's just gonna get killed here.
Okay, right now Mo is, I think that, yeah, they're top two right now.
2-4. And the red does skip him.
Just dipped out a little bit, so now it's 1-3-4 for Mo. But yeah, right now I think Paul's in a very good seat. He's in fourth place away from Mega, and here comes the POW. And there's a shock as well. Had to be a Mo shock. They did Josh and Paul.
Right.
Getting to pass the TC, but we're looking to get another clutch snipe right here, but just misses. And that bomb very, very off target.
Yeah, I need to go for the double there, just to make sure that Dane doesn't pass both him and his teammate.
Oh, that red though.
Is that gonna skip him? No.
They cracked on one of the shy guys.
Good top two.
Yeah, there's gonna be a top three.
You think Dane failed the cut?
I think Paul might have pushed him when he was going for it, since, you know, the lag could cause him to stick onto the first part of it.
That is a very good answer by MO.
Yeah, very clutch shock from Jaggy. Very clutch shock from Jaggy.
Yeah, it was. Did any VC? I think VC dodged in the cannon as well, but
yeah, but he had a TC. Even though he did pass it off, he ended up getting I think he got slow owned off by Paul at double. So yeah, ooh, top 5. Good stuff right now for Mo.
That's huge. That's very big.
They really needed that race.
What track would you expect out of these spots for MO?
It's gonna be a toughie because I'm not so sure what's left.
Yeah, I'd say for VC, maybe like a Gardens and just reset the spots and get boxes in bad positions. For MO, I'd say either like a I mean, BC's gone. You're right about the position thing. Maybe even Yoshi Fall. That's kind of a slept-on track. Third is kind of screwed over, but the third can go for the box and the top two can run with ease as long as they don't get drafted. But that's not really seen in the war community as much, but it is a good track for running.
Oh, going Wireless Gold Mine. Interesting.
I like that pick too.
Yeah, very underrated track, and it's a very, very strong running track too.
The fourth,
yeah, there's a P turns reset. P turns reset.
Yeah. If I'm MO here, I have like third and fifth drop, and then to like ensure good boxes, and then just have the top two run, because really, like, you just can't have everyone run here. Just doesn't work out. Everyone takes the cut behind you. But yeah, first will obviously run here too. Is Dane taking the cut early? Ooh, good snipe.
Ooh, that was close.
Like it went right through him. Dane might have another shroom. He shroomed away, actually, I think.
Yeah, because he did miss the mini turbos, but he probably still has a one last room. Close bomb right there.
And as influential, or not influential, as significant as triple shrooms is on this track, it's very kind of hard to keep them with POWs and just blues and such. But
Jaggy right now winning the bagging battle, and I did see Sammy hitting the chain chomp, so it's looking like right now Jaggy may be able to get the shot. Dane does take cut, keeping that first right now.
Yeah, if I'm Dane here, I just coordinate with.
Oh, good back spam from Paul.
Yeah, very good back spam. And that is a blue. We'll get blued. He has no more shrooms. Perhaps Dane can, or Paul can combo.
Ooh. Oh, I just barely missed it.
Good attempt there, regardless. This is a 2-3 for MO here. Hopefully Taz gets shrooms and can take over VC. He misses the M&T again.
Will there be another blue?
Taz not really using anything might point to the fact that he has a shroom.
He does draft up.
Paul does take over, so there might be a blue that VC might be holding.
Yeah,
Take
Taz does get shrooms. He takes cut. And Ken dodging an Omega.
The VC shock. Yep. And we don't know what he would have chained either, so he probably has something good in first. That's unfortunate. That was looking like a good race for MO. Still a 2-3. If I'm Paul here, I coordinate back spam.
Yep.
Did he green Dane?
Yeah, he got him. He got him.
Nice. This is still good damage control here.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, he's getting right on the line. And Taz got blued right on the line as well. Wolf was able to build right up though.
Oh, they did get a bottom two though, I think. So, yeah. That was kind of risky by Paul to backspam there. It worked, but
I think it would have been better for him to just wait till the last turn and just back it when he lands from the stairs.
Yeah,
because that way he could have just landed right on the green, and then that could have been easy 2-3-4 right there.
What he did was fine. It's kind of just hard to critique as we speak right now because it's so easy for us to say like he should have done X, he should have done this, he should have done that.
Yeah, but they were able to squeeze out a 1-point winning race, which, even though that's not necessarily what you need, it's still a winning race. So they're not backtracking anywhere.
Still very good damage control too because VC got the shock on a very, very shock-oriented track, and yeah. Was that like mixed up spots?
VC got 1-3, but Mo was able to get 2, 4, 5, 6, so they were able to, and they also got 9, so they were able to win the race by 1.
Might see an RBC 64 here, to draft first. It doesn't really, I mean, like it doesn't really ensure that you're gonna draft, but it just kind of switches up the spots because everyone gets bumped and someone does draft inevitably. But we might see a KC here from VC. But yeah, we do see a BC64 and a BC3.
I feel like this would favor, like, because I know Ornan is very, very consistent with. Oh shit, my bad. He's very consistent with Ultra, and I know he takes it literally every lap, even if you tell him not to. So yeah, BC3 getting picked. So I'm just gonna see Ornan getting up there as fast as possible.
With the stakes high though, we might not see as many Ultra attempts. Like usually you'll see an Ultra attempt like.
Oh, I know he'll go for it. He'll go for it at 3 out of 3. I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it so many times.
And I know Ken and Sane are proficient at it too, but
yeah.
We'll see.
And also Dane, right? I forgot Dane too. He does it a lot as well. So everybody on VC can take it.
But at the same time, as good as everyone taking the Ultra is, that kind of leaves the normal cut open, which is faster in the end.
Same looking at just slowing down from the back and nails Paul immediately.
It looks like Sammy is winning yet again.
Taz does make Ultra, and Paul's going for the Shroomless right here.
Good Shroomless, he needed to make that.
Yeah, otherwise his rift would have been over instantly. Sammy has to catch up right now.
Yeah.
I think Sammy is barely in the lead.
Something something that's important to note that might not.
He got pushed off. Sammy got pushed off, so Jaggy might be able to take the initiative right here. And Sane with a nice mega, getting Paul. And just trying to go for Wolf.
Good job by Sane taking initiative there. It's not good for you necessarily individually, but it is important to just kill the people behind you.
Yeah, not allow them to get many power items and just get up there for free. And Sane does miss the cut, and Paul's able to make it with a golden. So now Mo is 2-3-4 with Ken holding first.
And in the event that the cut is actually kind of fake blocked, so the fib is right before the yellow boost, and it's kind of preventing Ken from blocking it because he can't really get in that line anymore. So we'll see what happens.
Another 4th place mega from Paul. We've seen a lot of those.
Yeah.
But I'm not so sure on who has shock. I think Sammy might have it since Jaggy just
Sammy's waiting. But Sammy on the other end.
Oh, he's gonna use it to prevent cut. No, he doesn't.
So Ken couldn't block it. Okay, like I said, I mean, he could have maybe blocked on top.
Yeah, that fib really messed up his chances.
They might use it here while they're taking it if they have it.
If Mo, I don't think either bagger has it.
If Sammy had it, he would have TS'd.
Yeah, he would have used it by now, unless he's gonna get him in the boxes right here. No, but and a bomb. Just barely missed the Sane though.
As long as Sane doesn't catch
Sane
up.
tuned away. He's gonna push him. Oh, I shouldn't have hops. Give up the spot. But still, that's actually very good for Mo. Another big race.
Yeah.
Dude, this is getting very exciting.
This is very doable.
Not even doable. Like, they could literally win. Another massive race right now.
Yeah, I don't know how that bomb didn't hit.
Nah, it didn't hit because I think he shroom past it. Like, you know how if they were to back a bomb and it just lags right through you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could have happened to him. But yeah, 1-3-4-6, another massive race for Mo, and if they can keep this up, I think that they'll be able to just snatch it from BC right here. Just Taz but like all the aforementioned people, they're just going off right now.
Yeah. Good by MO though. Just staying strong, looking at the deficit as nothing, and just playing their best, playing what they know, and not necessarily risking anything. Just playing their game. There's no need to take risks when you're down. Just play how you'd play any other race or any deficit. But yeah.
$50-point differential right now. So if they can get another one of these big races, then they're gonna be able to take it here.
Yeah. 15 is a deficit.
Yeah, but Cape does get picked, so Mo really has to. Well, for the most part, they're gonna have to keep a lot of top squads going in a lap 2 because this is I think it's a very heavy running track once you get up there.
Yeah. On the other end, though, it's especially I'd agree. Actually, I'm not going to disagree with you. Especially with the new bagging meta of just dropping stars and getting your runners even more up there.
Oh, that's a massive pull for Paul. That's exactly what you would want.
Exclamation point jackpot. Yeah.
He's gonna golden up right here.
That was a PC top 3 too.
Yeah, he's gonna have to keep that first. He's gonna have to keep that first for him to have any chances. He does miss the box, but
yeah, not going first is gonna be very pivotal.
It's gonna be very important for him to keep first right here, so he has to do everything he can to stay up here.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's a 1v3, so plays that he makes are gonna be very crucial. And Jaggy's not able to drop him a star. Yeah, that would have been great for him.
With everyone on VC behind him, he needs to be more conscious of back spam and being more conservative with his back spam because.
Ooh, those bananas were close.
Good nana attempt, yeah.
But yeah, Joss is there.
Good coordination with Joss on the back spam spot there. That's an important thing to do. You have to do with your team.
Let's fail a little bit, but Paul's still first. And someone shroomed up. I can't quite tell who it is. Taz.
Top 2.
Yeah, big man Taz. He's coming.
Ooh, good wide fib.
Oh, that fib! That was so close. That second one right there.
Might be another drop star. Jaggy is waiting at the zappers.
I think they should just leave it for second, because I think it's better for him to get out there with Taz.
I agree.
But yeah, he's able to at least pull a green, which is gonna be good because he can take the Shroomba. But Ken does shroom up. So it's a 1-3 right now and 2-4 for VC. Goes for the snipe attempt, just barely misses.
Sammy kind of just waiting there might.
Oh, he does get that third place TC though. That's gotta hurt.
It won't look like he can pass it.
No, he's not gonna be able to pass it. And I think I just saw blue.
Yeah, that's gonna be it probably. Especially with the VC shock.
No, there was no blue. Never mind. But yeah, there was a VC shock. But Ornan does get shocked right into a fib, but I think this is gonna be it.
It's adding insult to injury. They just didn't even need that shock.
Yeah, it's gonna be it unless something miraculous happens in the last 10 seconds. But yeah, it looks like 2-3-4, which is gonna be a win for VC.
Well played by MO though, regardless.
Yeah, they just fought their hearts out.
They fought their hearts out last GP. They proved it wasn't over. They proved they were a formidable foe, and yeah, they're a good team. So good on them.
That would have been such a great comeback had it just been what they needed instead of this.
Yeah, VC was by a wide margin the favorite. So
yeah, but Mo put up a great fight because you know everybody expects VC to just trump just about everybody else in this division, but hey, Mo is a very capable team, and you know they showed it during this match, so can't take anything away from them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
minus 22.
Yeah, 355 or 377. Well played both teams, and yeah, congrats to Vellichor on getting that win. So they now move up to 2-1, while Mo is 1-2. But yeah, this division I feel like it's actually like pretty. I think it's pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Because any team I feel like could actually compete for the title, but Vellichor being the favorite, they have to do what they have to do, and getting this win was crucial.
Yeah, I think even with that VC win, it just points to the fact that they're not unbeatable. Like they only won by 22, and they lost to AP2 last week. And the closeness of this division really points to its excitement. I mean, Vellichor is not killing anyone. All the matches are pretty close. It's very exciting to see. But yeah,
I found it pretty exciting. Like Jonas said in the chat, that VC isn't really running away with the division right now, since they, like you said, they lost to AP2, and they just barely managed to escape with a victory right here with Moonblast just pushing them to their limit. So yeah,
and is undefeated too.
Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's match, and hope you guys are also looking forward to tomorrow. And this is Fusion.
This is Crowe.
And we're signing off. Goodbye.